It's a pleasure to welcome Dr. Hyla Cass back. Dr. Cass, would you tell us a little bit about your book, Supplement Your Prescription, and what does that mean?
Supplement your prescription refers to the fact that many of the drugs that people are taking, many of the prescription medications, actually interfere with certain nutrients, certain vitamins and minerals that we need in our body in order to function properly. And that means that some of the side effects from these drugs are actually due to the depletion. And that means also that we can replete, we can restore balance by giving these nutrients along with the drugs. One of the big cases in point that I think many people would recognize is coenzyme Q10 to be taken along with the statin drugs. The research that the drug companies did when they were researching statins showed that it depleted coenzyme Q10, which is an essential nutrient for energy in the cells. It works in the mitochondria, the energy factories in each cell. And I mean, what's really ironic is that people on statin drugs, these are the cholesterol-lowering drugs, Lipitor, Zocor, and so on, when they're on these drugs, it's for a heart condition. High cholesterol is related to heart disease, and the incidence of heart failure has gone way up since people have been on these statin drugs. So it's very, very important, if you are on a statin drug, to be taking coenzyme Q10, something like 100 milligrams twice daily, along with the medication.
Give us a couple of other examples.
Well, a really serious example is Vioxx. Remember the Vioxx scandal?
Mm-hmm.
Vioxx was taken off the market because it was causing serious heart attacks and strokes. And that's because it too was depleting nutrients. And I'm not saying that it should come back on the market and then we can add in the nutrients and we'll be okay, but it was certainly depleting the B vitamins, for one thing, among others. And we really have to be much more aware of what a drug does. Drugs have many side effects, and this is one of them. One way to protect yourself is, if you are taking any kind of medication, to begin with, take a multivitamin, because most people are already deficient in vitamins and minerals. So do that as a baseline. It's just a basic good insurance against any depletion. And then look up the specific category of drug and the specific name of the drug in Supplement Your Prescription, and find out what specifically you need for that particular prescription that you're taking.
Is that going to become matter of course now when they're developing new drugs and putting them on the market, or is that just going to be when people realize that people taking these drugs
unfortunately, people are pretty much on their own. I think it's unfortunate that physicians are not advising their patients at the time that they're prescribing the drugs, nor are the pharmacists doing that. And I, for one, am really trying to educate physicians and pharmacists about this. And there are certain ones who do know this, but this really has to be a much larger awareness on the part of doctors and really the population at large, because it's ultimately going to be up to you who's taking a prescription, to go to your doctor, ask about nutrient depletion, or look it up and start to take the supplements yourself. Otherwise, you can really be at risk for some quite serious health problems.
Well, thank you, Dr. Cass. I'd suggest that everybody get a hold of that book and really take a good look at whether it means something that they need to know.
Thank you.